Hello everybody and welcome back to That's Football. We have an absolute cracker of a double watch-along for you. In this World Cup, we have Switzerland versus Canada and Bosnia versus Qatar in Group B. We have a host nation. Canada, I've been watching them closely. I mean, that Canada-Qatar game was absolutely crazy, but today they are on the hunt for the 3 points against Switzerland. I can envision that being a really good game. And then on the other side, we have Bosnia versus Qatar. I am joined with you lovely people, and I'm also joined with Tull. Tull, how are you feeling? Have you watched much of these teams? Are you excited for the games?
Yeah, I'm in big World Cup mood now, especially over the past 5 days or so. I was watching all the games at the beginning, but I feel like it takes a week to really fire up, doesn't it? And there's so much happening in this World Cup. You've got the whole Messi and Ronaldo storylines still going head to head. We've got loads of teams who are setting up really smartly, getting results against big teams. There's just loads going on. To me, this World Cup is panning out to be a classic, I think.
I'm loving the World Cup so far, I really am. I struggle to get to hang with the early kick-off times. When I say early, I mean early hours of the morning and the late kick-off times. However, it makes you feel like when you're younger at a sleepover and you're staying up through the night and you really shouldn't be. Yeah, and I really like it for that reason. I'm very excited for Brazil versus Scotland after this, which Goldbridge will be on the channel for Brazil versus Scotland straight after these games. That's going to be a good one as well. I'm repping my Brazil shirt for that because, you know, as a proud English woman, I'm back in the English. Unfortunately, after the result yesterday, that is one that I don't really want to talk about, but we are where we are.
We'll have to talk about it.
But looking at Switzerland, looking at Canada, looking at Bosnia, looking at Qatar, mainly focusing on Switzerland and Canada in this game, but we'll have an eye on both. I mean, I managed to watch the Switzerland game where they played Bosnia, and that was a really interesting one. They had a player that really stood out to me, and that was Manzambi. He's going to be one that I'm keeping an eye on today. He seems to have that confidence, that arrogance a little bit, but he seems to have a really good technique, a dangerous player. And then when I watched Canada versus Qatar, I mean, it was an entertaining game, but wow. I mean, the Qataris went out there and they were taking no prisoners. It was just like bad tackle after bad tackle, and you could see Jesse March getting frustrated on the sidelines. And it was unfortunate that Canada lost one of their key players to injury in that game. But I think when you look at their lineup, it's going to be a good game today.
Yeah, the Switzerland lineup in particular, when I go through that lineup, there is a good handful of players who are top players. And going off recent history, Switzerland do tend to go pretty far in the Euros and the World Cup. They always tend to have a little run in them, maybe to get to the quarterfinals and put themselves in that mix. I could see them doing it again. The lineup strong. Thought they played really well against Bosnia. One of the finishes that Manzambi did, the one he caught on the volley, was just unbelievable. So yeah, really excited to watch him again today. And then yeah, Bosnia versus Qatar as well. I think, to be honest with you, I'm expecting a straightforward Bosnia winning that one. But you never know. You never know. Maybe Qatar will change the game plan a little bit. Maybe they'll be a bit more pragmatic, maybe a bit more work together as a team, as a unit. But yeah, I am expecting Bosnia to just take 3 points in that game and the fate of this group to be wrapped up by the end of today.
Well, we've got Canada and Switzerland first and second in Group B on 4 points each. Canada there with that goal difference in 6. So unless Switzerland beat them here to get top spot in the group, it does look like Canada are going to go through on top spot, but Switzerland will be wanting to seal that top spot, so that's going to be one to watch there. And then a lot of teams will be on the lookout for that third place, and Bosnia and Qatar are both on 1 point each, and Bosnia's got a -3 goal difference with Qatar with a -6 goal difference. I mean, when I saw Qatar play in that game against Canada, I thought there's no way that, no disrespect to them, that they should be going through to the next round. But you never know what could happen in this game in terms of Bosnia and Qatar. They'll be looking at that third spot, they'll be looking at that table, the third place teams, and they'll be thinking, can we get something from this?
Yep, and we are off now in the Switzerland and Canada game. We've just kicked off. If you'd like to sync up your game to ours, we are now in the 15th second.
Yeah, we're watching live, guys, so you should be in time with us. I'm just going to get up here the third place table at the World Cup just to see where these teams are at. Here we go. I'm getting sent the BBC thing here now because it changes every time. Oh, already you had Canada there on the attack, but Switzerland sweep it up and they have now got the ball. When I, look at it every day, you can see which team's going to play who in the next round. It keeps changing, it keeps adjusting. Ricky posted something really interesting today on Instagram about the draw, and with, I think it's Austria versus Algeria,
That's
one
right,
of the last
yeah,
games.
that's the one.
Like, they want to draw each other. That's going to be an interesting one to watch. So we're getting to that stage now in these group games.
For those watching Bosnia versus Qatar, we have just kicked off. If you'd like to sync up, I'll tell you now, we are on the 15th second. So if you sync yours up to ours, I'll give you another update. We're now on the 20th second.
So as it stands, and this is as it stands, Bosnia would be going through. Wow, it's crazy. Sorry, not to, again, you know, it's great to see so many nations in a World Cup, and I enjoy watching all the games. But it's crazy because I've watched Bosnia, you know, watched Qatar. It's crazy that teams like that could be getting through to the next round when they've literally got, currently, I mean, it might change, but they've literally got 1 point on the board.
Yeah,
like,
well,
that is mad.
Pretty favourable group.
You can get
for them,
one draw,
yeah.
and then you can. To be fair, if it's showing if they've got a draw in this game as well. But it is a pretty favourable group.
A draw and a win guarantees you basically to go through. And then if you just win one game, you have the slightest chance you might just squeeze in on goal difference.
Who is everyone wanting to win these games, by the way? Is there anyone you particularly back in straight away? Bosnia had a shot at the Qatar goal. God, it's interesting having two screens up, don't you?
I'm watching this one.
Who are you backing, Tull?
I think Bosnia and Switzerland today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Bosnia will get a win against Qatar, and I think Switzerland will beat Canada. I'll go 2-0 Switzerland, and I'll go 1-0 Bosnia.
I'm backing Canada.
Are you?
I want Canada to get through. You know, they're a host nation. When I watch them play against Qatar, I really sort of felt for them in the way that game was going.
Yeah.
And the way it played out. I felt for them losing the play that they did to injury, and I just thought, I'll back Canada today. I'm going with Canada. Who are you all backing in the live chat? When it comes to Bosnia and Qatar, I'm backing Bosnia, you know. I wasn't
I think that one will
time.
be a straightforward one. But I can't really. I don't think the quality of football will be great anyway. I'll just go for a 1-0 for that one.
You go for a 1-0?
Yeah.
And Switzerland, Canada, what are you going for again?
I'll go 2-0 Switzerland in that one.
2-0 Switzerland. Let us know in the comments what you're thinking. I was right yesterday with the 5-0 to Portugal. Yeah. I mean, I originally said 4-0, but then I changed it to 5 like 5 minutes in, so I was sort of counting it. Bosnia!
Ooh, Bosnia with a long-range effort.
Had a long-range effort then.
Parried out by the keeper. It's going to be a Bosnia corner now. In terms of the Switzerland game, Switzerland just knocking the ball around the back, easing themselves into it.
Yeah, the player that got injured for Canada last game was Ismail Kone, 24 years of age, so unfortunate for them. But
it was a leg break as well, wasn't it?
It's just horrible.
Terrible.
Horrible. Has Golbridge got you the air conditioning yet? Right. Tull, you weren't here yesterday, Kev was here, but you're here today. Yeah. Can you describe what the heat is like to everyone in the live chat right now?
It's like being in a sunbed. It's warm as it is. Now imagine having all the lights on you from the studio. It's bloody warm.
With no windows or anything.
It is warm.
This is the upgrade we've managed to get, guys. This is what we've got. We've got this fan. As you can see, it barely blows anything. I mean, that is actually so nice, I'm not going to lie. It's better than what I was at.
Can you imagine the mic's probably just here?
Oh, probably them. Oh God, there's water leaking everywhere. That's what we've got there. Health and safety issue, potentially. There's water all over the table now. But that's the aircon that we've managed to get out of our back pockets and go and get. To be fair, I think it was actually stored somewhere here. We've not gone and bought it. I did go to Curry's today to try and get a fan. They had nothing in there apart from like this £200 fan. I thought, I don't think I'm going to spend 200 quid on one just right this second. Thank you very much. But although, if the temperature stays like this, I will be doing that.
Have there been any other teams that have impressed you, Beth, over there? It's been a few days now since last seen you. It's been about 4 days or so, hasn't it? 4 or 5 days. Has there been any games where you've seen teams you thought, I quite fancy them?
USA.
Same.
And I know they haven't played recently, but I really like them.
I really like them. I think they look really good.
To the point where I know they say never sign a player off the World Cup, but I quite fancy that Balogun, you know.
Yeah.
And people kill me for that, but I do quite fancy that Balogun.
I really fancy the US to go on a good run this tournament.
So do I. And who else have I been impressed with?
The US was the one I was thinking of. I'm really impressed by them.
Ivory Coast Germany was a good game.
That was a good game.
That was a really good game. I like that one. Norway looked good.
Yeah.
Norway looked very good. Argentina looked pretty decent.
Yeah. So good in it, seeing what Messi and Ronaldo were doing.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Portugal did turn up to the party yesterday.
Which is good. I want them to, you know, it'd be a shame for them to, you know, just to underperform. I'm glad they sorted it out because they were really poor in that first game.
The one thing I'd say about Portugal that when I was watching them, don't get me wrong, I think technically they're fantastic. You know, the way that midfield moves the ball. I think if they come up against a really physical side, they could struggle.
Yeah.
In terms of the physicality. But
the midfield's a touch slow, isn't it? Even though it's, you know, Vitinha, Neves and Bruno.
Oh, Bruno turned up, didn't he, yesterday?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Loved it.
You do think they could get hit on the transition, couldn't they?
Exactly. So, you know what? I'm just looking back through some of the World Cup games. Actually, I can do it by using this, right? So, as it stands, guys, in the last 32, this is who plays each other. So as it stands, and maybe give me a little prediction of who you think will win each game, Tull.
Yeah, let's go.
Got our eyes on both games. This is like the kings and queens of multitasking here. So Germany versus Paraguay would be the game in the round of 32.
Yep, so
How Paraguay came through?
We'll go with Germany.
Germany with that one, yeah. France versus Sweden. That'd be a good one.
That'd be a great game, but yeah, I'll go with France.
South Korea versus Switzerland.
Oh, that'd be a very good game, that. Oh, I'm not sure on that one.
I know, that's one that you're going to want to tune into,
game,
aren't you?
That.
It's an 8 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday night. I'll be watching that.
Nice.
Netherlands versus Morocco.
Oh, that's a good game.
Banger.
That's a
2 a.m.
game.
on a Tuesday morning. I have to stay up for that one, I think.
Yeah. Wow, that's tough to call. That's really tough to call.
Portugal versus Ghana. That'd be a tough one, I think.
Considering from that Congo game, Ghana would fancy that, I think.
That would be a proper. That could be a shock exit, that.
Oh, I think Ghana would really fancy that.
Spain versus Austria. I think Spain.
Yeah, we'll go with Spain. They looked a lot better when Yamal started.
United States versus Bosnia.
Yeah, we'll go with I think that'll be a big US victory as well, to be honest. I think they batter them.
Agree. Egypt versus Cape Verde. That's a good one.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
That'd be a really good one.
That could go either way, that.
Oh, we've got some bangers coming up here. Brazil versus Japan.
Oh, that's a good one.
I want it to stay the way it is.
Again, do you know what? I've not been entirely impressed by Brazil, so Japan could do him.
That could be a banana skin there, you know?
It could be, yeah. That'd be
a
really good game, that.
Ivory Coast versus Norway.
Oh, that's again.
Another banger.
It's going to be good, this, isn't it?
I know, it's an all-timer. Mexico versus Scotland.
Again, brilliant. These are some great fixtures, these.
England versus Algeria.
Ooh.
Which, come on, England have got to get the win on that one. Argentina versus Uruguay, Battle of the South America. That'd be a good one. Australia versus Iran. That's another good game, you know. It could go either way. Canada versus Belgium, and that's another good one, I think.
I think I'd back Canada in that one.
And then, last but not least, Colombia versus Croatia.
Ooh.
That could be the way it goes. So,
in that England bracket as well, would we play the winners of Scotland versus
Scotland versus Mexico? Yeah, we would. Which could be very, very tasty.
Could you? Either way,
at the Azteca, by the way.
You best hope Scotland win, to be honest, because you don't want to be playing Mexico in them conditions. You'd much rather be playing Scotland, wouldn't you?
Oh, Mexico with the Azteca would be an absolute nightmare scenario.
Imagine England versus Scotland in the round of 16, though. That'd be ridiculous.
I'd love it. I think we'd beat them.
I think we'd beat it, but it'd be a hell of a game. Imagine 1-0 down to Scotland. God, it'd be like your world falling apart.
Could have France versus Germany in the last 16. That'd be another good one.
That'd be good.
Portugal versus Spain could be in the last 16 game. You know, United States, if it stays the way it is, have got a nice little run. They'll be playing whoever wins Egypt versus Cape Verde.
Not bad, that, is it?
Not bad at all. Love it. I mean, obviously, this could all change.
Switzerland for one goal and Bolo with a shot.
I think that was that...
Looked like maybe a potential handball. They'll probably show us a replay in a minute. And Bolo with the shot, keeper saves it and parries it out.
Manzambi with another half volley there.
I think Manzambi followed it up, but it hit the defender, hit a Canada defender. I'm not sure whether it hit him on the arm, though. There was a slight appeal, but I'm not sure whether it was anything to it.
Matthew says Scotland versus England is a very possible round of 16, assuming England get there. Come on. Come on now. I fear for Portugal there, that could be a penalty shootout decider. Ghana could easily hold them to either like a 0-0 or a 1-1 in that game.
Considering because me and Beth watched Portugal versus Congo, and the way that game panned out, Ghana would absolutely fancy it.
If this chat is correct, Cord History has said, and his name is literally History, so I'd like to think he knows what he's on about. Mexico have lost twice in 60 years at the Azteca.
Oh.
You don't
Great.
fancy that, do you? You don't fancy that. So you better hope Scotland somehow knock them out if it stays like that. 2 games in the top... Two games in and top scorers have 4 or 5 goals already. Who do you all have reaching 10 goals first?
I was thinking that. I think the record will get... I think it's 8. Did Closer get 8? Is that right? Or did Mbappe break that record? Go for the most goals scored in a tournament.
I'm having a look. In a tournament.
I feel like it's 8. Unless Mbappe got 9, maybe.
13 goals, just Fontaine.
13,
France,
really?
1958.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, when Mbappe got 8, yeah.
Mbappe's got 8.
I was thinking it was closer.
Eusebio's got 9 goals. Muller with 10. And then Just Fontaine is top with 13.
Wow,
So
13's
a lot.
Isn't it? There's an extra round in this one as well, isn't there? This is the round of 32.
I'm looking at who's the top scorers currently. So Messi has
It should
5.
be Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, right?
Yeah, Messi has 5. Haaland has 4 and Mbappe has 4. Undaf for Germany has 3. Fair play. So does Jonathan David.
Wow.
Fabrizio is still trying to get him a transfer, some would say. I'm only joking. But no, with who's going to win that, I think Mbappe will. I don't know about you.
I think Mbappe is the most favourable to go far in the tournament, but I'll tell you what, if Messi keeps playing the way he is, I fancy him. Qatar with a half chance here, they're in behind. Oh, just a last-ditch tackle from Bosnia to sweep that up.
I'm sorry, he had to score there.
Yeah.
He had to score.
Didn't really get it out from
One of
under
the best
his feet.
opportunities Qatar probably going to have.
It's a good little ball over. He just doesn't get it over. He just can't get the ball from under his feet. Takes a little trick, to be honest, from the Bosnia centre-back.
Got some super chats coming in. Thank you everyone for joining us. Smash a like on the video if you haven't already. We are absolutely sweltering here in the That's Football studio, so hit a like on the video. Daniel Thompson says, "Hi Beth and Tull, hope you are all well and had a good day, plus not melted yet. I know I said it yesterday, but just want to say thank you to you two and all the team for the work in the heat. Appreciate you all. By the way, you definitely don't look 30. I'd say 21 to 23. Daniel Thompson's referencing my afternoon show where someone said I look 30, where I got really upset about that. Sorry, no offence to all the 30-year-olds in here, but as a 25-year-old, I was pretty upset about that. So thank you, Daniel. I really do appreciate you, and thank you for being an absolute legend of the United Stand and That's Football community. We do appreciate you always.
That was a lovely message, Daniel.
I think
I look older than you.
You do?
I'm 3 years younger.
Do you know? Not to offend you at all, because I actually don't think it's a bad thing for a lad, but I couldn't believe you were. How old are you? 21.
22.
22. I couldn't believe you were 22 when you told me. I think I met you when you were 21, that's maybe why.
No, when I came here, I might have been 19.
You're joking?
20.
It's been that long?
Yeah, it's been a while now, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was like Ten Hag was here, mate.
Wow, that's crazy.
We hadn't even won the FA Cup yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my, why does it feel like
How old was
not
I?
that
19, 20? I was either 19 or 20.
I think you might have been 19 actually.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies when you're having fun.
Oh yeah.
Done it. Time does fly when you are trying to watch Manchester United
I used to get
win trophies.
comments. I was 19 and I'd get comments saying people thought I was like mid-30s and stuff like that.
Oh, no. Yeah, so you're 22?
Yeah.
Great that. I wish I was still 22. Yeah. AMC Deacon says, Tull, how was the Chris MD video?
Yeah, it came out earlier.
Did it? I'm going to watch it again.
It did. It came out earlier. I got a message off Chris about an hour after it came out. I didn't even know it had been posted yet, but I got a message off Chris saying, just a heads up, mate. I've just been informed by one of the producers that we have put the wrong, we've given you the wrong surname on the video. There's been a mix-up, so we're fixing it. So if you go in the video and see, I think they called me Jack Wellham or something like that.
You're joking.
Yeah, but he messaged me and was like, don't worry, we're fixing it.
That is jokes.
Yeah.
Is it that one? Last penalty, last to miss penalty wins the World Cup final ticket.
Yeah, but they got my name wrong.
Doing well, 134k views in 2 hours. Go on. Go on. Well, Tull, that was your claim to fame, and everyone's going to be searching someone else up.
No, really. No, there was
everyone knows who you are.
There was a few people who commented on it saying like, "Oh, Jack Wellham, that's Tull." But like, Tull's just my surname. Yeah, Tull's literally just my surname. That's where it came from.
Tull's real name exposed.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, comments are saying you don't look a day under 37, Tull. Horrible, aren't they?
Cheers, guys.
Liam Vernon says this country is not careful. This country is not prepared for the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. How are you holding up?
To be honest, not too bad. It's hard because the working at home. I'm in quite a small room, and I've just got my PC blowing hot air. So it does get, once it gets to about 3 or 4 p.m, because of where the sun rises, once it gets to about 3 or 4 p.m, the sun's directly on the window, so my room just really starts boiling at about 3 or 4 p.m. So I've just been getting up a bit earlier and just trying to get all my work done before 3 p.m.
I rate that. I like it.
After between 3 p.m. to 10 p.m, I can't even stand in that room.
Do you know what? I mean, this is probably quite obvious, but hang on a second. Canada on the attack here, but nothing comes from it. What I've seen a lot of people doing, which I'm like, what are you doing? Is like every window open and all the blinds open. That lets the heat in.
Yeah,
I keep the windows closed and close the blinds.
Yeah.
Like my house looks like I've gone on holiday for like a week because I literally will not open a curtain.
Yeah.
So honestly, when I opened my back door this morning to go and put the washing out, it was literally, do you know when you walk out onto the balcony on holiday and you feel the heat on you? It was like that. I couldn't believe it. It doesn't feel like UK heat.
I tell you what I hate at night when you walk upstairs and as soon as you get to the top of the stairs you feel the heat, because of the way houses in the UK are insulated so heavy, the lofts are so heavily insulated, so as soon as you walk upstairs it's like the temperature jumps up like an extra 4 or 5 degrees.
I reckon people who are watching from around the world are like, what are these talking about?
Honestly,
it's just a bit
ridiculous.
Heat.
It is ridiculous.
It's different in the UK. If you're from the UK,
it's because
you understand.
everywhere is so heavily insulated. Like literally, it's like you can't breathe if you're indoors. It's terrible.
Humid enough to dry out a snail, says Robert Bruce. Oh gosh. Apparently, there's some updates on Mateus Fernandes. I'll go and look at them in just a moment as well. Bran Muffin says, first Canada match I was at was friendly loss to Iran in 1999. Didn't know if I'd ever see us in a World Cup. This is the best Canada team ever. Bran Muffin,
nice.
I rate that. Look, there's nothing better than seeing your country be successful, unless it's obviously Manchester United winning a Champions League or a treble or a Premier League title, in my opinion. However, I'm buzzing for you that Canada is looking good. I think Jesse March is doing a good job with them. I agree. I actually think, I mean, I don't watch Canada too often, but when the World Cup is on, you have a little look at Canada. I think last tournament, they didn't really have a great showing, but they do look better this time round. And look, let's see how far they can get as a host nation.
Yeah, I have a really hot take on that. Love United, but I'd rather see England win a World Cup. And no one ever agrees with me on it, but I would rather see England win a World Cup. I don't know what it is. I think it might be the fact that England haven't won a World Cup in like my granddad's lifetime. It's just, do you know what I mean? I feel like it's almost like a case of, if I get given an England World Cup win now, I've got 60 more years for United to win some. I think that's what it is. I think because of how many people do you speak to who've seen England win a World Cup?
What about if I said to you, United will win the treble next season or England win the World Cup?
Treble's a bit different, innit? Oh, I don't know. I'd love to see England win a World Cup in my lifetime, really would.
You're mental.
I know.
I love England and I want England to win the World Cup. Do not get me wrong, I really want England to win the World Cup. I know he sounds really bad and I want them to win, but if we get to a World Cup final and we lose, don't get me wrong, I'll be gutted, but I'll be upset for probably like a week. If United got to a Champions League final and we lost, I'd probably cry. That's the difference, do you know what I mean?
I think it's the other way around for me.
You're joking.
Yeah. I don't know why. When England go far in the tournament, it just brings something different out of me.
No, it's great.
It brings some emotion out of me. I don't know. It just, for some reason, it brings something extra out of me.
Well, each to their own.
Yeah.
Each to their own. I want England to win so desperately, and I'd be gutted if we don't. But for me, like, that feeling, like, even when United won I suppose I've never had the feeling of seeing England win anything, so it's not as if I know what it feels like.
I don't know whether it's just because, you grow up when you're young, you grow up watching United win everything, and I don't know. Well, we did anyway, so I'm not sure whether it's just because of that. I just want to see England win something now. Do you know what I mean? Even though it's been a long time since United won something. We watched United win stuff when we were before we'd even reached the age of 10.
But I feel like the last time United won a series trophy, and when I'm talking serious, I mean Premier League or Champions League, was 2013. Was the last time we won the league title?
10 or 9 or 10.
In 2013, I was 12 years of age. I was 12 years of age. I might have even been, depending on because it would have been lifting in May. I would have been actually 11, I think. I would have been 11. I remember it and I enjoyed it, but it's not the same as if it was to happen now. Do you know what I mean?
I think another aspect of it is I prefer...
Hydration break, by the way, guys.
Yeah, hydration break.
Nothing's
in Switzerland
really happened so far.
Canada, pretty dull games so far. But I think I prefer, as a person, I prefer being able to celebrate with everyone a bit more than having one over on, being oh, we won this, we beat you in the final or something. I'd rather celebrate with them.
No, I get that.
I get I love the whole football rivalry stuff, but when England are on and everyone's together, I love it. I get it so much.
I get that. For me, if we were to win the Champions League, my first thought wouldn't be to go to City or Liverpool or anyone we've won it. I wouldn't be bothered. For me, it'd just be enjoying the moment as a United fan. Don't get me wrong, I'd do that a few weeks down the line or something. Jesse March is proper giving it to him. I liked him when he was in the Premier League. I know he got a bit of stick.
Yeah, Leeds for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's interesting. We both want both things to happen.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, that'd be the ideal world.
Wouldn't it?
Imagine if England won the World Cup and then United won the Prem next year. I'd be absolutely
you couldn't
take me down off it. But yeah, if I had to pick, I would sway towards United. I'm talking major trophy here. I'm talking Premier League.
It's got to be a Champions League or Premier League, yeah.
Can we get a poll in actually, club or country? Which one would you rather? I like that debate.
I think it's an interesting debate, that, because I think...
It also depends who you support.
Exactly, that's what I was about to get into. So with teams that don't really win much or don't really have a history of winning much, a lot of them would probably pick country. Yeah. So I think if you support a team who historically have won a lot, for example, in our case, United, I think for you to say you'd rather see your country win something, that's seen as a little bit strange, innit?
Yeah. Let's get that poll going, see what you guys have to say. Over 2,000 of you in the room. Smash a like on the video, please. Bran Muffin, I think the ceiling for us would be the last 16. Would love to see England win it. I like that. Thank you, Bran. Appreciate it. Do you think England have got a good chance of winning it at all?
I think they've got... I'd give them a really high chance of getting to the final, yeah. There's only... On our side of the bracket, I think there was 2 teams that I think would really scare me a little bit. One being Argentina, only because of Messi. Because you go into a game against Messi, anything can happen. To go against you. And there was another team on our side. I don't know if it was France, maybe. I can't remember what other team it was, but there was another team where I was looking and I thought that would be a tough one. However, from the 2 games we've had...
Yamal for Spain scares me as well.
Is he on our side? He might be on the other side.
He's on the other side, yeah. He's on the other side.
But from the 2 games we've had, we looked a lot better when we played a side, Croatia that is, who, tried to play a bit of football. We really struggled yesterday against Ghana, who... really put a shift in defensively and were really, really well organised. So I almost, in a way, would fancy us a bit more against the sides who, are going to try and play football. For example, Portugal, I've watched the 2 games Portugal have played in. If we got put up against Portugal, I'd probably fancy us a little bit.
Yeah, on our side currently there's Brazil, Japan, Ivory Coast, Norway, Mexico, Scotland, England, Algeria. And then we'd only reach Argentina if we got to the semis currently.
Yeah.
Currently.
So
but that can change.
So scroll up for me a sec there. So in the quarters, though, we could get.
So in the round of 32, it's either Mexico or Scotland currently.
Yeah.
And then past that, it would be one of Brazil, Japan, Ivory Coast or Norway. And then you're looking at...
Then you'd have to go down, wouldn't you? So Argentina was the one I seen was like, ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Argentina's the real scary one. It's just because of Messi. Like, it really is just because of Messi.
You just got to hope someone knocks them out before that, really.
Yeah.
I still think we could beat them.
Have you ever been able
Martinez is looking good.
Yeah. Have you ever been able to see Messi play live?
Unless... Have I watched him for Barcelona at Old Trafford?
United played Barca in the Champions League quarter-final in 2019. Ollie might have still been the interim.
No, I wasn't at that game, I remember.
Yeah, Ollie might have still been interim at that point.
Oh, was that? I would have remembered that.
It was after the PSG, because we beat PSG.
I had a season ticket then.
And then we got beat 1-0 at Old Trafford by them. I've
seen him.
It was like a Suarez header, but it went down as a Luke Shaw own goal, but it was a Suarez header.
If it was in the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer season,
yeah.
I definitely was there. After the PSG. Was it after PSG?
We beat PSG, yeah. And then we played them at home first, and we lost 1-0, and then they absolutely hammered us at their place. I think Coutinho scored 2, maybe.
I remember. It's coming back to me now.
But yeah, that's the only time I've ever seen Messi.
One of the main Champions League nights that stands out in my head from like previous years was when Moyes took us against Bayern.
Yeah.
That's the one that sticks out. The rest is sort of a blur.
Yeah. I was young for that one. I remember watching that one on TV.
It was Ollie. I would have been there if it was Ollie.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there for that one. Fun fact about that game, McTominay got man of the match, even though we got beat. And he was absolutely brilliant. And I think it was either Chris Smalling or... It might have been Smalling or... It was either McTominay or Smalling. One of them, like, elbowed Messi in the face and busted his nose. Messi's nose was bleeding. It was either McTominay or Smalling.
Do you know what? To say that you, like, even though we didn't get through in that round, to say that you've like seen that.
Oh yeah, I was happy to be able to say, because I hadn't actually seen Ronaldo at the time. I seen Messi before I seen Ronaldo.
Because I don't think there'll be anyone Ronaldo or Messi level in our lifetime again. I don't think. Yamal's probably closest. I'm not saying he's there yet, but the closest to be able to get there, considering his age and his potential. But they're different levels.
It's the longevity in it. Like we're going to get loads of good players in our lifetime, but how many players are you going to get to do what they've done for 20, 25 years?
It was Smalling, apparently.
Was it Smalling? Yeah, I remember.
See, how do you remember that so clearly?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't remember much past like probably.
I've got. Oh, we got a goal for Bosnia.
Has scored, which is exactly what we thought was happening. A brilliant goal into the top bins from Bosnia. Did you catch that one at all?
No, completely missed that one.
It was a good goal, good finish. I was trying to think of what other Champions League games I can remember, but because we've been in and out of it so much, it's difficult. And it's like that Europa League. Even Europa League campaigns, I can't remember like any of the games to get there. I mean, I think one of the Europa League.
Goal, that wasn't it? Wow.
Yeah. One of the Europa League campaigns I do remember was when we were playing Roma. We battered Roma. That was one.
Yeah, I remember that one. I mean,
but it's
like
difficult.
7-0 or something crazy like that.
Difficult to pull them out, but brilliant goal from Bosnia. They go 1-0 up against Qatar, solidifying themselves to go through in this group. Let's see how that affects the group, actually, if it does in any way, shape or form. So, why have I got a Brazil shirt on? Because Brazil are playing next, and I thought, why not? That's why. And I needed... Football shirts are airy, and I need something airy. I really
I
do.
feel like all I wear in summer is football shirts.
So that now Bosnia will go on to 4 points, solidifying their third spot. So they'll still finish third if Switzerland and Canada ends in a draw as it stands. Danny Ban says, as a Villa fan, can't remember much of the Europa League games this year. That's to do with the drinks then. Yeah, to be fair. To be fair, in 2019, I was at uni in 2019. That's why I don't remember it.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I didn't always come back for every one of the games at that point. Because I was at uni in Scousland. Yeah. I'd have to look back and see if I feel like I would have remembered it.
Which uni did you go? Did you go Hope or
No, I went to John Moore.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Guess what course I did, guys? MC says, privileged to have seen Ronaldo, Rooney, Giggs, Scholes, etc. Wonderful times. Do you know what's mad? It's like Mason Mount was in the crowd for Ronaldo scoring against Portsmouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. Oh, Canada are in here.
Goal. Can they make something off it? They got a shot off, but safe hands from the keeper.
Decent little shot on target there.
Do you never make a little list in your head of the players you've watched live? Every now and then I'll go through.
No, I don't.
Because over the last...
I wish I had.
What year are we in, 2026? Over the last 10 years or so, you know, even though a lot of the times you watch them battering us, you can say you've seen the likes of people like De Bruyne and Hazard and Van Dijk and Salah. Obviously players who played for United as well, Zlatan, Cavani, Pogba.
Seeing Ronaldo back at Old Trafford
Ronaldo,
was brilliant as well.
was there for his debut. It was absolutely immense. I got the tickets for his debut weeks before we signed him.
Oh, that's class.
Yeah, paid 40 quid for my ticket.
That is absolutely
There's people
class. I bet you could have sold it for like 700.
People were selling them for over £1,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but there was no chance in hell of selling that ticket. It was brilliant. What a day.
And the 4-1 as well, the scoreline.
Yeah,
Oof.
the entire day was just magical. There was literally, Manchester was just absolutely bouncing. Everywhere you went on that day was just absolutely bouncing. I'm talking like 6 hours before kickoff. Everybody was just buzzing. Ronaldo flags, Ronaldo scarves, Ronaldo. Everywhere you looked was just Ronaldo.
It's one of them where you always remember where you were. Do you remember where you were when we signed him?
Yeah, I remember exactly. I was walking. It was when I worked at McDonald's. I just literally finished my shift. I was on the early shift at McDonald's. In the morning, was all the news that he was going to City. I'm speaking to all my mates in Mackey's being like, I can't believe he's going to City. This is a joke, this. Finished my shift, grabbed my phone. He's already signed for United. Just in that little 8-hour shift, it gone from, I can't believe he's going to City to it's done. He's a United player. And I remember walking home, just absolutely electric. Yeah.
I remember I was working at H&M at the time.
Yeah.
I was at uni and I had a part-time job at H&M. And I went into the break room, like you said, you know, to go and check the transfer news, got my phone out the locker. I sat down, it was like really highly rumoured that we were going to sign him. Literally opened my phone, the Man United official, we've signed Cristiano Ronaldo pops up, and I'm not joking. I was like, oh my.
Yeah.
And another goal.
Oh, Bosnia 2-0.
Bosnia 2-0, it's all over for Qatar. You've had a really poor showing in this tournament.
Dzeko, how old is he now? He must be getting on. Wow.
He is.
He must be 40.
I got him in like a TikTok filter and I thought, is he still playing? He's 40 years of age.
Yeah,
but it's mad to think Ronaldo's 41.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Like, that's crazy, isn't it? So basically I started people like, what is going on? Because the type of people that I was working with weren't really that into football, and I was like, Ronaldo's just signed for United, and they were like, right. I was like, no, you don't understand.
No, I was working with loads, like, I think I was 17, maybe 16 or 17 at the time, and I'm working with loads of lads the same age as me. All we talk about in work was football. And I literally like ran downstairs as I've just clocked out, grabbed my stuff, grabbed my phone, seen it, ran downstairs, and you'd be like, United sign Ronaldo, United sign Ronaldo, just telling absolutely everybody.
And it's mad, innit? Because I was convinced.
Penalty shot for Switzerland here. Referees waved it off, but I think they will take a look at it.
I was convinced we were winning the league. I was convinced.
That window was immense, wasn't it?
Sancho, Ronaldo, Varane.
Yeah.
I was convinced. A lot of people saying he's still drinking tea and coffee in this weather. Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I'm an addict, so I am still drinking it. And I do like an iced coffee, but I must say I prefer a hot one.
Yeah.
But don't know about you guys. Are you a coffee drinker at all?
I've not been a tea drinker for a while. I was growing up. I used to drink a lot of
for Switzerland.
I used to drink a lot of tea up until probably about, I don't know, I just stopped drinking it when I was about 16, 17. I've always loved coffee. However, as I've got older, it just doesn't sit well on my stomach. However, I still need caffeine. So I take like caffeine tablets, and for some reason they do fine on my stomach.
Really?
Yeah, they do absolutely. I've been taking caffeine tablets for like 5 years now. Crazy. And I feel way better taking them.
Crazy.
I just take them when I'm drinking water in the morning. I'll wake up and I'll have like a litre of water and I just drink them. I just have them with that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Try black coffee, says Liam Crompton.
I do like black coffee. I did drink black coffee for a couple of years.
I went for a phase of it, but then just like I do like a strong coffee. Whenever if I'm getting coffee out, I always ask for an extra shot.
Yeah.
My worst nightmare. Do you know? Have you seen that my top 5 horror movies like trend?
Yeah.
One of my top 5 horror movies is ordering a coffee and it tastes like flavoured milk.
Yeah.
No. I need it to taste like coffee. I need it to be strong.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
If Switzerland win, what will the group be looking like? Someone's asked. If Switzerland win, they'll get 2 more points, so they will be on 7. Canada would be on 4. If Switzerland win, Canada would still go through in second place based on goal difference. If that does happen, Switzerland would end up on 7 points. Canada would end up on 4 points, but Bosnia still have a -1 goal difference, who are on 4 points as it stands, and Canada have a 6 goal difference. So just depends how many goals Switzerland scored in that one, but it's still highly likely that it would be Canada going through in second spot. David Smitho, good one for trying to catch me out, but you're not gonna get me. Thank you very much. We've already had that one, so try something a bit different this time. Couple people talking about Mateus Fernandes to Spurs. I believe it when it happens. Let me have a look. Here we go. Just trying to see some of the comments coming in here, trying to get your opinions in. Yeah, I do want to talk more about the game, but not too much has gone on, apart from the Bosnia-Qatar game. Just lit up.
Bosnia have just hit the post, as
Every time I look up, they were absolutely attacking Qatar's goal. Qatar are terrible. I'm not going to lie. They are absolutely terrible. They were terrible in the Canada game.
Yeah, lucky to get away with that one, Qatar. Dzeko again, just hit the post.
Rolling the years back. Rolling the years back. But we've got
look at that for a run as well. For 40 years old.
Timed it perfect.
Moving like that at 40.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Oh, brilliant.
So close.
By the way, how good was Dzeko?
Yeah, he was so
prime?
good, wasn't he?
Like Aguero got all the credit, but Dzeko was
I always think he's a bit underrated.
Yeah, he was top.
I think people forget how good he really was.
And on the Switzerland-Canada game, it's pretty decent. I mean, not too much has gone on, but it's very, very tight. Very good matchup between the two sides currently. A very even amount of chances for both sides from what I've seen so far. I'll get the stats up very shortly for you guys. Go and have a look, actually.
I think Switzerland have had a couple.
Okay. Bit of an update here on Mateus Fernandes for any Man United fans or Spurs fans right now. Ben Jacobs has put a statement out. Oh, what a statement. What's that?
What is that?
That sounded a bit...
I know, I heard 2 of them. There was one a couple of minutes ago. It's just a big loud bang, but it sounded a bit strange.
It sounded like a...
Yeah, I don't
You know
I don't want
what?
to say it, but yeah.
What? No, it's not that. That sounded like...
I heard two of them, by
Yeah.
the way. There was another one. But
That was a bit worrying,
Yeah, I
that.
heard it, but I just didn't say how strange.
Okay, guys. Hopefully everything's going to be okay in here. So Ben Jacobs has put out a report. Spurs are in advanced talks with Matheus Fernandes as they rival Manchester United for the West Ham midfielder. Fernandes is one of Tottenham's top targets, as exclusively revealed. West Ham seeking 80 to 85 million, around double what they paid to Southampton. An incoming 90 million shareholder cash injection is likely to leave West Ham in a stronger negotiating position. Man United are also in talks with both Fernandes and West Ham. Spurs are also rivaling Manchester City for Sandro Tonali, and Spurs, Man United and Arsenal all have Alex Scott on their radar, who Bournemouth hope signs a new deal. Movement now expected in coming days / next week on all fronts as clubs enter into the new financial year. What is that?
I don't know, I just heard it again. I don't know, do you know what it could be? It sounds like it could be like the lift. Like the...
No, it's not.
I think
That's not the lift. It sounds...
I know. It sounds
bad.
bad, doesn't it?
It sounds bad. Can anyone hear that?
You'll hear it. It's just like a bang with a big, long reverb. Could
No,
be
don't
anywhere.
open that door.
Could be anywhere,
Do
Craig.
not open that door. Greg, don't. Thunder? I'm boiling. What did you guys hear it? Is it thunder? Anyway, also apparently, I mean, I don't know how reliable this person is, but there's also been another update from an incredibly reliable Spurs insider. But if it is an ITK, I always do hold some.
Oh, we've missed a Qatar goal.
Oh! What is that?
That sounded like it was right above me.
I don't know what's going on. Why is...
Guys, we have a strange noise in the studio. We
Yeah.
have no idea what it is, but Qatar have just scored. It's actually a great goal. It's actually a brilliant goal.
I'm surprised because they looked like they had no quality whatsoever, so fair play to them. Back in the game. Qatar are back in the
I
game.
think it might be an own goal. No, it's not. It's a great finish.
Elliot Taylor says, is the building cladding expanding in the heat? I don't think it's that. It doesn't sound like that.
No idea. It's a strange noise, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like something you won't be allowed to say on a programme without
No.
being taken off air. Essentially. Right, that's...
What is that?
Right, I'm sorry. I'm a bit worried that something's going to explode.
Greg, do you hear that then?
It sounds like it's coming from behind us, Greg.
It does, doesn't it? It sounds literally right, like, behind me.
I don't know if it's anything behind us overheating. Sorry, guys, we are trying to focus on the game here. But I'm a bit worried. Oh, I've just seen a comment that sent me into a different direction. Oh, don't. If you stand here, it like sounds... Oh, you don't want to be on camera, do you?
No, to be honest, I don't think it is anything, but it sounds far away in a weird way. Just stick around and see if you hear it.
No.
It might be over, it might be then, I don't know.
It might be the technology overheating. I'm going to just take this out for a moment.
Not gonna lie, I think it's got quieter every time though. The loudest one I thought was the first one, which you didn't hear.
I ignored it.
I ignored it.
ignored it
And
and
then
hoped for the
I heard it
best.
again 30 seconds later. We
thought I was hearing something.
both took our earphone out at the same time.
Vladimir Jansky says, I think Switzerland will draw to give Canada second spot as the host. There it is. Did you hear it?
Do you know what it sounds like that could be? Like adhesive, like something unsticking.
Fly there.
He went,
Is it?
It's the fly hitting in the top there.
you're joking.
What, the fly's like hitting somewhere and it's
Hitting
making...
the light, and then goes,
No, because it just happened to...
It actually might be, because when it happened then, it was a fly.
Right. Do you know what? I think we're all right, guys. But I'm not joking, like that first or second one generally sounded bad. They sound all right. They sound like something like a piece of paper
No, they were
wafted.
loud, that for them first ones. That fly must have just headbutted the wall dead hard. That must be what it was. I did think this a couple of times. I looked up and the fly was there, and I thought, "Oh, was it that?"
Oh gosh, there's been some wild comments coming in anyway. Anyway, back to my Fernandez update as well. There's been another update, but again, like I said, I struggle to always put my faith in ITKs, but I can't find it now. Basically, a Spurs ITK is saying that Fernandez has agreed to join Spurs from what I saw before, and I can't find it now after all that mayhem. But look, we wait until Ornstein drops it, don't we?
Yeah, and I wouldn't look that much into it because he could agree to join anyone right now. It's it's in West Ham's hands, isn't it? And he's not, he's probably not on that much money at West Ham. He'll probably just say yeah to every single offer on the table.
I said this, like, I don't want to make it too much United standard because we are watching Qatar, Bosnia and Switzerland, Canada, who haven't had our full attention for the last few minutes, but I don't understand why he wouldn't say I want to go to United. Like Spurs or United, come on.
Yeah, I agree
Champions
with that.
League football, no Champions League football.
It's a no-brainer, innit? But who knows?
Anyway, someone said Fly's giving himself concussion.
It might actually be that fly, because when I heard it, I looked up dead quick because it sounded like it was behind me, and that fly was right above my head. So I don't know whether the fly is just headbutting a telly or headbutting the light dead hard.
How annoying is it, by the way, when you open your window for like 10 minutes and next thing you know, flies and oh my gosh, Qatar just hit the post.
What a strike that
I was
by the way.
writing Qatar off, but they come right back into it. I bet they've just thought, this is our last chance.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. Let's throw everything but the kitchen sink at it. Oh, skied it. Skied it.
Bad time for it to be nearly half time in that game. Worst time for it to happen for Qatar. They've just found a bit of momentum. Oh, it's great football again, by the way. I don't know where they've got this football from.
I don't know where it's come from. Okay, so ITK, apparently the Spurs ITK that I'm trying to find now, and again, I'm just going off hearsay here, has a really good rep amongst Spurs fans and hasn't ever been wrong on his info. He has said, understand Tottenham have reached a verbal agreement with West Ham for Matheus Fernandez. Don't tell me that. That's different than reaching an agreement with the player.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks, are West Ham pushing this so hard so United come up in their price? Because all we've seen today is Spurs advancing on Matheus Fernandez. It came out from Sky, Spurs are willing to pay for Matheus Fernandez. United still interested but aren't willing to pay. Are they just trying to get... Because surely Spurs will... Like, what are we waiting for now then?
Who was it who reported that Spurs are willing to pay up to 85 million? Was it anyone really
Sky
credible?
Sports.
Sky. So,
But they could have been being fed information from West Ham.
Potentially, yeah.
Everybody's
at it. So
we just don't know.
I've seen bigger, crazy turns happen in a transfer window. You kind of have to take everything with a pinch of salt, don't you?
Let's see what happens.
I would be gutted to miss out as a United fan, though. I'd be gutted to miss out on Matheus Fernandez, but I'm also 85 million is like, come on.
I think he's got such a high ceiling.
I think he looks really good. Every time I watch him, I'm really impressed by him. The market's just crazy, though, isn't it? It is.
But 85 million is mental.
It's so insane.
It is mental. Guys, we're approaching half-time in the Bosnia-Qatar game. It's already half-time in the Switzerland-Canada game. 0-0 in Switzerland-Canada. 2-1. Tasty game, Qatar versus Bosnia in the fight out for third spot. Qatar have a lot to play for in the second half, it's looking like.
It'll be really interesting to see how they come out in the second half, actually.
We've got Nick P saying, watch the set doesn't fall down. Goldbridge has a habit of using glue instead of screws. Pound saver.
That's what I thought it was for a minute. I thought it was like adhesive unsticking.
Imagine if it all fell onto us. A true gent says Qatar are missing their best player, Bashar El Assad. Well, that shows. But they've managed to come back into it. What are we all predicting for Canada, Switzerland in the second half, by the way? Who we think is going to take it? It seems very even as it stands. Also, if anyone knows where I can get a good fan that doesn't say delivered on Sunday or delivered next week, let me know. I'm struggling.
Screwfix, not doing.
Screwfix? Really?
Click and collect.
I'll have a look. I've not looked at them. I've looked at Argos, I've looked at Amazon Prime.
Try
I've looked
Screwfix.
Currys.
I think all the people who are working in, like, so my mate's like a joiner. If he's working in a loft, he'll have like he'll take a big massive fan with him.
Do you want a bit of this?
No, I'm not going to say no. Not actually too bad, to be fair. I feel like it was hotter when we were watching the Portugal game. That's fine, that though.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, let's leave it where it was.
Oh dear. Thank you. Fans broke. Fans broke. Sorry guys. We'll be back when I can fix this fan. Have I broke it?
No, it's back. Oh, it's.
Oh, here we go. Thank God. Thank you. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I get you.
Appreciate it. Shark Flex Breeze. I looked at that, but it was a little bit expensive for my liking.
Yeah.
We should sign Buade instead of Fernandez. Is there any players that have caught?
In this tournament so far.
Caught your eye. I know you shouldn't scout players based off the World Cup, but
Yeah, but you do, don't you? You just do. The lad up front for the US, Balogun, definitely could get a move off the back of this World Cup. Let me have a little think, because there will definitely be a couple of players. Let me think. Obviously, Undav for Germany.
Undav's look good.
He looks hell of a finisher. Like a proper German striker, just no nonsense, just gets one chance and slots it.
Also, do you know with Ben Jacobs' update on Mateus Fernandez, just remember everyone that we have him on the show 2 p.m. tomorrow in the United Stand. So more updates on Mateus Fernandez in the midfield situation. Very excited to have him on tomorrow. So make sure you stay in tune for that. Livakovic looks good. Thoughts on England drawing against Ghana? The right winger from Ivory Coast looks good.
Who Ahmad? Diamande.
Ahmad was good last game, I thought. It was really unfortunate for them to lose out at the final
I know.
moments.
I was really, really hoping they clung on.
Ghana's fullbacks look decent.
Yeah, the lad playing right back yesterday. Oh, I can't remember his name, but he had Anthony Gordon's number in.
Low Joey says Undav is the most West Ham flop signing ever. That's
Good
so
shout,
true.
That's such a good shout.
Oh, apparently the fans going on the mic. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I forget I'm wearing a mic sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that. United should sign that striker from Portugal. Looks like he'll be good. What are your thoughts on this? I heard TalkSport debating this earlier today. United would have been better off if they kept Ronaldo for the last 4 years.
No, I actually think United, pains me to say, it would have been better off if they didn't sign him and they kept Cavani as the man.
Hot take.
Yeah, I think they were a better side when Cavani was up front.
Hot take.
But, you know, I don't think I'd change anything because it was magical, wasn't it?
It was. It just was sad the way it ended. Piers Morgan interview and all.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd change anything.
I do think we would have been a bit better off if he would have maybe had stayed under a different manager, but not. Look, I think everything happens for a reason in life. Hopefully, we're in a place now where we can build on to next season with Sesko and.
Yeah. I did always resent a little bit about the Ronaldo situation, how I thought Cavani was so good for us.
And he had to give up his 7.
He had to give up his shirt. He used to come on the pitch for maybe 10 minutes at the end of every game. And even when he'd come on, he'd still absolutely run his arse
I
off.
loved Cavani.
I did. And I was really gutted about how that ended. I was more gutted about how it ended with Cavani than it did with Ronaldo, because Cavani didn't deserve how it ended.
Gonna be honest, I think Cavani is one of the best strikers I've seen play live in terms of his movement.
He was unbelievable.
And we got him past his peak, obviously, and he was injured a lot, which was gutting. But his movement, everything he brought was crazy.
Do you know what I loved about Cavani? He made everyone around him play so much better.
Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah. For me, at the time, he was the perfect striker for us at the time. And
he'd be someone, not now, but if he was at that same level now as he was then, that'd be the perfect player for us to have with Sesko, to be fair. That's true. Matthew said, loved Cavani in the first season, didn't like him coincidentally being out injured until it was the international duty in the second season though. He had a bit of a...
Yeah, but I do think the way he got treated was a little bit, you probably would pull your face, wouldn't you, to be honest.
Everything was on his terms. He was injured a lot, and he only played a certain amount of games and minutes.
I remember he used to have a bit of a funny, the way he'd, leading up to games, preparation for games used to be very different.
Well, I think Ollie just let him do what he sort of wanted. It was sort of an unwritten rule that Cavani did what Cavani did.
Yeah.
Ooh, that second Bosnia goal. Qatar should have done better with that one. Subbing Cavani on with it 2-0 down was a cheat code in lockdown. Exactly. I still remember the comeback against Southampton.
Southampton away.
Yeah, that was a banger, that.
So good.
Bosnia will qualify if Canada wins this, so who knows? Third place should still go through in this group at this moment in time, but let's see. It's
the fly!
Is it actually?
It's the fly in that. And these.
It's well loud. It literally sounds like a you-know-what.
Yeah, that was about 3 times over and over that.
Sounds like a Joshua Xerxes celebration.
Hold on, let me just stand up. Can I even reach it?
Oh my god, it is!
Oh my god.
You must be hitting it quite hard. It is that.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
Again, we can't say what it sounds like.
You might be able to hear that now.
Oh my god.
Pew pew.
That's
what it sounds like.
It sounds like that.
Crazy.
Wow.
I mean, what a time to be alive, and that's football,
That
everyone.
is mental.
I feel a lot better now that there's not someone trying to come in and help us. To be honest.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous things.
Is the
always
fly
happen
the size of a ping pong ball? Potentially. The amount of food gets left out around here, it's probably been eating it all and smashing into lights everywhere. Southampton diving header sent me crazy. Oh.
Yeah, it was brilliant, that.
Don't get this on Sky, says Daniel Thompson. Oh, by the way, some of the clips that have been clipped up of Goldbridge so far on this Watchalong
I've
some
seen a
crazy
couple, yeah.
stuff. That guy Jokes puts them out all the time on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, honestly. Right, I'm going to see if there's any other transfer updates while we're live. Ooh, that's not what I expected. But coming out from Craig Hope of the Daily Mail, Kobbie Mainoo could be in line for his first start of the World Cup, with concerns growing over Declan Rice's fitness ahead of England's final group stage clash with Panama. Mainoo is on standby to come into the starting 11 if Rice is unable to feature. This is his chance.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Rice wanting to be fit, top player for England, but I really want to see Mainoo get a chance.
I thought yesterday was a good game to bring him on.
Yeah, I agree.
I was a bit gutted he didn't bring him on, to be honest. I thought after the first half, the way it panned out, I thought at half-time I said to someone, this would be a really good game to bring Mainoo on. I think he would have suited the game a bit more than a couple of the subs who came on.
I was really disappointed with Eze's performance when he came on.
Yeah, I think Mainoo would have well suited it. That's Mainoo's bread and butter, that. You put him in tight spaces like that, he will just play one-touch football. When a lot of people are coming in the comments, right, saying Spurs have reached a verbal agreement,
I don't understand the difference between a verbal agreement on the fee with West Ham and then an official bid, because surely that is sort of a bid. You know, reaching an agreement on a fee.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bid? Really? If I say to you,
Yeah.
I want to buy your car, I'll give you $5,000 for it.
Yeah.
And you say, oh, nah, I want $7,000. I'm going to say, well, I'll do you a deal. We'll do it at 6. And we say, oh, that's an agreement.
Yeah.
That's
Technically, yeah.
technically a
It's all
bid,
but done,
really,
innit? Yeah.
right? Technically, the bid was the $5,000 bid, really.
Yeah.
So it's not official, really, as of now, but it's tapping it up, says Valtteri Bottas. Oh gosh, I feel like this could move quite quickly now.
Yeah, I tell you what.
United could have to do something. Do you reckon we come in with a bid, or do you reckon we step away?
I'm really interested to see what happens with Tchouaméni. I think it's that make or break time now where wouldn't surprise me if they step away now and go all in on Tchouaméni.
Yeah, but
the only thing is,
you can't really get him until all the Madrid stuff's done, the
what
World
I mean.
Cup.
It could backfire on them. It's a little bit tricky for them, isn't it?
Thing is, what if they back away from Fernandes? By the way, I'm in a position where I think we actually should be getting both. They're both different players, and we need both of them.
Yeah, I think we need
Fernandes
both.
is like the Elliot Anderson sort of backup, and that kind of profile, a little bit different, but that kind of profile can do everything. I think Fernandes could be a 6, 8 or 10. I think he's that sort of versatile profile. Tchouaméni is like your out-and-out number 6.
Yeah.
So I do think we need both.
Tchouaméni's a Casemiro replacement.
Yeah,
innit?
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So if we did step away, what happens if when finally Real Madrid are ready to do a deal for Tchouaméni, which could take, you know, it could be over a month. We don't know at this point. What if they go, well, actually, we're going to charge you 85 million as well? And then what do United do?
Yeah.
And then Tchouaméni's like, well, I'm actually also going to want 250 grand a week. Will we give him the wage? Which I think we should. But it's been reported that Real Madrid will accept 70 million for Tchouaméni. That's where they value him at, which I think is actually a crazy good deal within this climate. But it is going to be a much bigger wage than what Fernandes is getting. Or a Spurs just offering Fernandes like some seriously good wage, which I wouldn't be surprised at. They give Conor Gallagher 200 grand a week.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? Matthew Dween says, reckon we walk away and get Scott and Tchouaméni? Would you rather Scott or Fernandes? I'd rather Fernandes.
I like them both,
Scott?
but I really like Scott, but I'd like to get Fernandes. He is the clear, obvious candidate for there's a reason why everybody wants him. He's a good player.
This is what I was saying.
I think he would be really good to have for Champions League as well. I think he would really suit that type of football.
I did a poll on the United stand earlier. Would you rather sign Fernandes or Tchouaméni? Stating that we should be signing both, but if we had to pick, 17% said Fernandes. That's a big swing, right?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I understand Tchouaméni's got Champions League experience. He's Tchouaméni playing for Real Madrid. He's won a Champions League.
It makes a lot of noise, doesn't it? If you sign Tchouaméni, I think that's what a lot of the attraction is.
I do get that point, and I want to sign him, but there is always a reason that PSG, Arsenal, Real Madrid are all looking at this player, 21-year-old player as well, playing for West Ham. There's a reason that all are interested. Or West Ham are just playing an absolute blinder on getting this price. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what happens. We are kicking back off here, Switzerland, Canada. We've actually kicked off 45 minutes and 35 seconds in, and straight away Switzerland are on the attack, coming down the right wing with a cross into the box.
Oh, we've got a chance.
Here we go.
Goal,
and he scored
Switzerland.
it. Goal to Switzerland. Started off the second half with a massive bang here. Number 17 has scored that goal. Just double checking. Still waiting for the HD TV so we can see who it is. It is Vargas. Vargas for Switzerland, plays for Sevilla, has scored. And it's 1-0 to Switzerland, and that puts the cat amongst pigeons in Group B.
Great finish, by the way, because it looked like at first when he took the touch, it might close him down, but he just absolutely hammers it bottom corner.
Yeah, I thought he was going to miss. We're not going to lie. He absolutely smashes it. Love it. I was back in Canada to win, but I'm glad we've got off the mark with a goal here. I think Canada are going to have to come out
come out live, the Switzerland, haven't they?
Great finish.
Wow, that is a brilliant finish.
Especially the way keeper's closing down the angle for him.
What a goal.
If Gordon is worth 70 million, anything's possible. More than that, right?
Yeah,
I swear he paid near enough 80.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Which is mental.
Yeah, I think he needs to do a little bit more. I was actually really impressed with him in the friendly games, but I think he needs to do a little bit more for England.
Who's going to be the guy to equalise for Canada? That's the question. I'm just having a look here, how this changes things. Get the groups up.
So Switzerland on 7 points, Canada and Bosnia both on 4 points, but Canada are way ahead on goal difference.
Yes.
Unless Bosnia go and stick 8 goals past Qatar without
Or
conceding
Switzerland
another.
scored a few more and smash them in, then it's still going to remain. But Switzerland now, in the game to see who's going to top the group, Canada were topping that group. Now Switzerland goes ahead and they look like they'll be going through as the first place finish. Jonathan David is going to come back into this game, says Taj Maroney. Bran Muffin, how you doing? I know you're a Canada fan. Do you think that your team has it in their locker to come back in this game? They are on the attack, but a good tackle from Switzerland there. Just having a little bit more look to see if there's been any updates. I feel like anything could happen right now. I really saw Fernandes being a United player, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It is moving quickly, but...
Oh, another update from Samuel Luckhurst. Man United at risk of being blown out the water by Tottenham on wages for Mateus Fernandes. Shock. Spurs going big on target salaries, whereas United have started to get wage management under control. How much do you reckon they're giving him? It won't be over 200 grand a week.
When you look at it from that angle, then to be honest, yeah, that does make me think. Ooh.
That's probably why he's left the door open for Spurs, hasn't it? I mean, again, I'm not coming in for anyone saying that anyone's money hungry because we just don't know. But if it's not a huge gap, I would be questioning why would you prefer a few extra thousand a week when you're already on a great wage than playing Champions League football at Old Trafford. Like, I would start to question that. I wonder how much United were offering him in wages.
It just seems so backwards for Spurs to be paying better wages than United, though, doesn't it?
It's crazy.
What world are we living in?
Yeah, so... Oh my gosh.
Is it all happening
I'm seeing
today?
in some of the price tags floating around that apparently City are going to close the deal with Elliot Anderson for over 130 million.
Wow.
Surely not.
Jeez.
I mean...
I think it'll be about 120, won't it?
His partner likes London, says DC Pandora. Someone said 220k versus 150k. When you put it like that, I mean, I'd still choose United, but that's me. 150 grand is still ridiculous money.
Yeah, I feel like it gets to a certain point with money where it's like, do you really have to worry about it past a certain point?
Not everyone's Bruno Fernandes, are they?
I know.
Turned down...
You don't make him like him anymore.
I turned down generational wealth in Saudi Arabia to stay at this club. And the fresh interest is coming again for him this summer, and apparently he's staying at United again, so...
Yeah.
We love our captain.
Hopefully we get him a trophy or two next season.
Won't pay Fernandes wages and you think we'll pay the Tchouaméni ones? That's such a good point.
It's a great point.
I mean, the thing is...
But who's it going to leave us with, though?
Sometimes you've got to pay.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
You've got to pay for talent, like...
Yeah.
You know, when next season, if we don't go out and get the business done, and Spurs come ahead of us, City come ahead of us, you know, Arsenal come ahead of us, and all these teams are coming ahead of us, and we've not made that gap up from third spot to compete in, and United are going to be like, well... And I'm like, well, yeah, because you've not paid to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Spurs are ensuring that they can be competitive.
Yeah, you can't get outpaid by everyone and then end up with no one.
And I understand we've made mistakes with wages before, but just because you've made a mistake doesn't mean you have to make the same one again.
Yeah.
You should never have got Jadon Sancho because you didn't do the right background checks on him. And yes, okay, it went wrong. That did massively go wrong. Oh!
That's first goal.
Oh, it's the first goal. It did massively go wrong. But, you know, it's like, if I went... For example, I love doing like high rocks training and stuff like that. If I went and injured myself next week, touch wood I don't, and like pulled my hamstring, I would never do it again. I would, you know, recover and go again when I was back fit. It's just, I don't know. That was probably a really bad analogy, but if I bought, for example, I came into some massive amounts of money, I bought a Lamborghini and had loads of faults with it and I couldn't get it out of the garage, it wouldn't put me off buying a fancy car again if I had the money to do so.
Yeah.
Just go for a different model that's reliable. Don't say that. Someone just says Mateus Fernandes Spurs, here we go. No.
No way.
Don't do that. Imagine if we got that while we're alive. Matthew said, don't go to a steakhouse and complain it's more expensive than McDonald's. I understand where you're at with that one.
It does get a little bit worrying though, where it's like how many options. If you're not going to pay up for Tchouaméni, you're not going to pay up for Fernandes. Are you really going to bring in Edison Scott?
Question
as
for
the
you.
window? Yeah.
Say if you were out for your or you were taking your girlfriend out for a birthday, really important birthday. Say it's a 21st or something like that.
Yeah.
You've booked a restaurant she really, really likes. You know, you had to book months in advance and you're excited to go. You get there and they say, just so you know, there's a non-negotiable 25% service charge on top of the tip that you were already getting charged to pay.
Yeah.
Do you still want your reservation? I mean, you can back out now. Do you still do it?
Because
you've organised to go and you're really
it.
excited to go to that restaurant and you've researched it and you know it's going to be right. And for me in life, and I know it's different scales of money here completely, I am a true believer, if I've thoroughly enjoyed my experience and I've had a good time, I am not bothered about the money that I'm paying for it.
If you think it's right, if you know it's right, then you'd do it, wouldn't you?
Like, if I have the money, I prefer going for, if I'm going on holiday, the nicer hotel.
Yeah.
Because if I've got the money there,
you're going to enjoy yourself more.
I know I'm going to enjoy myself more. Yes, it's more expensive, but it's going to be hopefully a more enjoyable experience. Sometimes you book the nicer hotel and you think, oh, this is a bit of a letdown. That sometimes happens in life. But usually you pay for what you get. In life, I do think you pay for what you get.
Yeah.
So, anyway. That's where we're at there with that one. Quality over quantity, said Jeans. Exactly, I'm not asking them to go and get the best in every single position and rebuild the entire starting 11. I'm not saying that. But midfield is our most important position. It has to be done.
Yeah, I think what United are probably doing right now is taking things into account which other teams aren't taking into account. Things such as like how much sell-on value are we going to get from this player? You know, if we hold on to this player for 3 years' time and we're looking to sell them on, are we going to make a profit on it? How much money are we going to potentially? Are we risking, say it doesn't work and we have to pay 5 years of full wages and then lose them on a free? I think United are worrying about all those kind of aspects, whereas Tottenham aren't. Tottenham have got one thing right now, one priority, and it's just we need to get back in that top 6. We will spend whatever money we have to spend to do it.
This is what a West Ham fan messaged me about Mateus Fernandes. This was like a couple of weeks ago, to be fair. You know, when we first started getting seriously linked to him.
Yeah.
And he actually does West Ham content, like he watches every single game. He said, I think it's important we get a sell-on clause though, as I genuinely think he'll be worth over 100 million in a couple of years. You may never sell him, but just in case he ends up going PSG or Real Madrid, especially with Mendes as his agent, then I hope we cash in. I am that confident he becomes a top player. If you said 70 million today or 65 and a 10% sell-on, I'm taking the lesser amount and getting the sell-on clause.
Wow.
He really rates him. He said he's so good off the ball. Defensively, he gets stuck in. And in possession, he's always trying to make himself available and move the ball quickly. Really good at starting counter-attacks and shifting the ball quickly. Just like, yeah, anyway. Anyway.
And Bolo plays off.
I'm
going to
goal for Switzerland. It
Manzambi.
Yes. Oh, my bubbles come out my hair. But we don't care because Switzerland are 2-0 up and it looks as if they are going to top this group. Canadian fans are in despair. They are gutted that they will not go and get top of the group as it stands unless they come back. But Manzambi, star of the show for Switzerland at this World Cup, once again goes and gets another goal.
Hot prospect Manzambi right now. And Bolo made a bit of a meal with the hold-up play. I thought he might have messed it up. I thought initially he was going to try to take the shot on himself. He makes a little bit of a meal with it, but then he recovers and plays the ball to Manzambi. To be fair, Manzambi switched on enough to see the space and he just absolutely rifles it. The keeper probably should do better, but Manzambi will not be bothered. 2-0 Switzerland.
Manzambi is 20 years of age and plays for Freiburg in the Bundesliga. A little bit of a gem in our hands, World Cup gem.
That was good.
It's one of them where I never would have known him.
Yeah, you'd never have seen him play or anything like that.
I mean, I probably have seen him in a Bundesliga game and not realised. It's one of them. But it's, you know, when a gem gets unveiled at the World Cup, it's always exciting. I'm not saying sign someone off the World Cup, but it's exciting to sort of, you know, see these talents come through. Let's see who you play in the next round if you can set it up against them, because that keeping was terrible, but it looks pretty decent, to be fair. Playing off the right wing. Looking at some of your comments coming in. Manzambi is such a big talent. Bag of Cats put a super chat. Netflix documentary equals marquee signing, surely. I mean, I think he's talking about the all or nothing. I'm hoping so. Because you want to show that off at the start of the documentary, don't you? Yeah,
but I imagine if you're Ineos and whoever is on that board, I doubt that'll really be concern for them. The documentary is just financial, innit? They're just making a load of money off of it.
I know, but you want to come across well, surely.
Yeah.
Like you want to come across well. I wonder what Carrick thinks about it, by the way.
I don't think it'll faze him. I think he'll just crack on.
Yeah. Seems like quite a cool, collected character. Ooh, Not Cove says, as a German Bundesliga fan, he's crazy good. Next 100 million transfer.
Manzambi.
Get in there quickly then.
Yeah. Maybe someone will sign him off the back of this. Freiburg. Expect a 50 million quid bid. Also,
how random is it to see Julian Lopetegui as the Qatar manager?
I know, really random.
I saw it the other night and I was like, what? Did you know Cannavaro's the Uzbekistan manager?
Behave.
No, yeah.
Don't know that.
I saw it yesterday, I was like, what the heck?
I've not seen that.
I know.
I watched that game as well, the Portugal one. I don't know how I've not seen that.
It is warm. It is warm. It doesn't feel like 9:20, I'll tell you that.
I know. I do love in summer though, love waking up earlier, going to sleep later. I feel like you've got more energy in summer, I feel like.
You do. This heat though it's skewing my gym routine, I tell you that.
Yeah, the sleep is the one thing where, like last night I slept downstairs. It gets too hot upstairs in my house, way too hot.
Do you sleep next to someone?
Yeah, well, not last night. Not last night.
Honestly,
it's too much.
It's crazy.
Too much.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm one of them people though. I can't sleep without a duvet on.
Yeah,
I feel too exposed.
Yeah,
it's
no,
weird.
I'm like that. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Like it feels weird to just be lying there without a duvet, so I have to have a duvet, and then it just makes you even hotter.
Yeah.
Any tips for sleeping in this heat, guys? Get an AC unit, thank you for that. I'm not joking, when I woke up last night, I'm not a big sweater, by the way. Like, in anything I do, I don't sweat too much. If I go to the gym and do a really heavy session, I sweat, but like not in the same way that, you know, like really...
Not excessively.
Yeah, not excessively. Ooh.
Switzerland get it away.
Canada are having a bit of a go there. But yes, this morning I woke up, and I'm not joking, it was literally like, I was drenched.
Yeah. See, I would have been like that if I'd slept in my bed last night, but I just went on the settee. Went on the settee, left the back door open, left the windows open. I had a miles better sleep, to be fair. I cannot sleep in like if I'm warm. I just can't do it.
Sleep on the floor, much cooler. I might have to do that. I've got very fluffy carpet though. Although I've got a wooden floor downstairs. I might lie on that when I get home.
I've slept in I've got like a summer house, like shed kind of thing.
Nice.
I've slept in that before.
Is that not hot though?
No. It's not as hot as you'd expect because you just leave the doors wide open and it kind of just airs it out.
Cools you off.
Yeah, but do you remember that summer about 4 years ago? I think 4 years ago now when it was like 40 degrees or something like that.
I'm going to take a picture of that recommendation.
What's that?
Get a plastic bag with ice in it and tape it to the back of the fan when I can eventually get a fan.
I've heard of doing stuff like that before, like putting a bowl of ice behind the fan.
So, I mean, I've not even got a fan, guys, right now because I recently, well, not recently, but I moved out, left my fan at our parents' house and I basically can't get it back because they've nicked it. And now I'm fanless and I've been looking for a fan today and nowhere's delivering them till like Sunday. So I'm literally going under.
Is it like a big one you're looking for, or like a desk one?
Honestly, anything.
Like a fairly big one?
Anything that's under like
50?
100 quid and under at least.
Honestly, I've looked at Screwfix. I think you'll find one on Screwfix.
Right.
I think so.
Might have a little scroll.
And you'll find one click and collect probably.
I've got a Screwfix near my house, to be fair.
Yeah.
Ooh. I might have to nick that one. Take it home and bring it back in tomorrow. Oh, hang on a second.
They're the ones I've seen.
You've smashed it, Tull.
Yep.
You've smashed it.
And
Sorry, guys, I'm shopping while I'm supposed to go on a watch
You
along.
should be able to pick one up tomorrow morning, probably.
Here we go. Oh, they're all sold out.
Oh, no. Everyone's buying them.
They're all sold out. Right.
Nightmare.
Let's go and try and find... Come on, then. Here we go.
Oh,
They're all
my
gone.
God.
They're all gone.
Everybody's buying
Who's got
fans.
a spare fan that can meet me somewhere in Manchester and give it me? And don't be, like, strange. A normal person that can come and give me a fan in Manchester. I'll pay you. Try the range.
The range, maybe, yeah.
Also, not to be world's smallest violin again, but my aircon needs recanning in my car, so that's not even working properly.
Just dying.
The thing is, this is me being unorganised and just never getting anything sorted, and then it all catches up with you. Fans are in stock on Amazon. They are, but none of them are delivering until like Sunday, but I might have to do it anyway.
By the time Sunday comes around,
Exactly.
the heat wave will be gone.
I wanted one for tonight, ideally.
Yeah.
But what if I break it? Greg's telling me to bring the United stand fan home. Oh, sorry, I just saw it online. I'll bring it back tomorrow, but I just don't want to break it and then no, we've not got a fan in the studio. I might do that, actually. I might do it.
I can't think of anywhere. I really thought Screwfix would have had one in stock. I can't think of anywhere else. If Argos
Should have bid earlier, don't be like United. I know I've left it too late. There's no one available on the market.
Yeah, if Screwfix and Argos haven't got one, then I ain't got a clue.
How much is aircon, guys?
What, like just a portable unit? Screwfix have them for about 350, I think.
And are they good?
I think so, yeah.
Do you know what? Obviously that's expensive, but if it's actually like
long-term investment,
quality,
yeah.
And with global warming happening,
yeah.
You know.
It's like a catch-22 because they're not very green, are the AC units? So they like it contributes to global warming.
There's one on Screwfix for $299.
Oh, an AC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got one, Greg? Yeah. Sorry.
As he said, I've still got my earphone.
He said, as he ec, basically.
Oh.
He said he sleeps downstairs.
Yeah. Me too, Greg.
You're getting asked if you've got shares in Screwfix.
No, but I used to buy loads of stuff from Screwfix to the company I used to work for. So if I ever need anything, I always look on Screwfix.
Oh gosh. Got one for 170 from B&Q. Can I have a look there?
B&Q's a good shout. B&Q might have a fan.
B&Q. I'm coming for you. Falling out with B&Q though.
I do.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because when I was decorating my house, the nearest B&Q to me is like 30 minutes away.
Is it?
I drove there and I went to buy the paint that I needed. I think it was a certain special type of paint I needed to do a layer before the proper paint. And I went to buy it and primer. They ID'd me for it and I didn't have my ID on me and they wouldn't let me buy it.
Oh,
and I thought, are you actually
wow.
joking? I am over 16 years of age, obviously. So I was very gutted about that. But then again, serves me right for not having my ID. But who would have thought that you need ID with paint?
It's one of them. It happens to you once, and then you learn your lesson.
I was like,
happens to everyone,
look, I'm driving a car with my car keys, so I'm obviously over 16. Here we go.
Ooh,
I said I drove 30 minutes on my one day off this week, world's smallest violin as well. I need to decorate this house today. Please just let me buy it. And she was like, no.
That is one of them. That happens to everyone. That. And you just learn the hard way.
Yeah. Obviously, probably not their fault, you know. They've got to do it. But if it actually, you know, I'll stop talking. I'll stop talking. I don't want to say anything that gets me in trouble. Sometimes you're just like, go on then, aren't you? But that would never be me. I'd always abide by the rules. Oh my gosh. I think there's a click and collect here for a fan on B&Q.
B&Q surely not open past 10 though.
Oh, let's see when free next day delivery. I'm going to order that in a bit. Not going to do it now. I'm going to have my full attention on the game.
It'll be out of stock when you go to check out later.
Yeah, I'm going to get that. B&Q have him. Problem solved, guys. B&Q have him. I might not have it for tonight, but I'll be able to have it for tomorrow night. Matthew says, I got ID'd for a Lucasade in Morrison's when I was 21. Didn't have a passport on me, so got turned down for it. Embarrassed was an understatement. Turned down for a Lucasade is crazy. Paint and Lucasade. Oh no, no one ordered. I shouldn't have told them that the fans were on B&Q. No one ordered them. It's because I think the reason why you had to be for certain types of paint, you have to be over a certain age, is because you can make certain things with them that are dangerous.
Yeah. With
the ingredients that are in them. I think that's why. That's interesting. Jean says, did you know that you're actually meant to point fans outside the window so they expel the heat and don't blow it around?
Yes, I've heard that. Yeah, you almost want to use them to blow the out of your room rather than, you know, bring in.
Yeah, I've heard of a contraption, I think it's from Shark, that apparently warms you up in the winter really well and cools you down in the summer super well. That might be something I'd look into, because that's what the UK is about right at this moment in time.
Yeah, it's one extreme or the other.
Or Atlas says, I've got 2 fans and create a crossbreeds. Lend me one, please. Greedy. I think Switzerland is looking like they're going to top this group here.
Looks like it.
Qatar are still in it. There's some arguments going on here.
I think they're asking for a penalty.
Qatar are asking for a penalty, I think, right now. Hydration break for Switzerland versus Canada.
USA play Turkey next. I think USA are going to get 9 points in their group.
USA have been fantastic. I know they've not had the best opponents, but sorry, so I'm just going to have to stand up for a minute.
No worries. I was on an awful bench watching England yesterday. My back was killing.
Oh, it's all right, don't worry. Sorry, guys, I'm just talking to Greg, who's asking if I need a water refill.
I'm just keeping my eye on this Bosnia-Qatar game for a minute at the moment. That's definitely the more interesting out of the two games. Probably better football being played in the Switzerland-Canada game, but there is that feeling that Qatar might just pinch an equaliser.
Back of my legs are drenched.
Same.
Mannery Johnson says, you guys, I've got an AC I can send you. Instagram DM me at @BethTucker__. I'm interested. Canada aren't going out, guys, by the way. They'll be in second spot. And that changes the, as it stands, predictor in a, who will they play? Oh, it still says they'll play South Korea. Maybe that'll be updated after the game's finished, potentially. A lot of people talking about this Fernandes to Spurs. Has anything else come out on it? Nothing that I can see. Nothing else yet, guys. I think people are seeing the news a little bit later. Let us know in the comments, what time is it where you are? It is currently 9:30 in the UK, and me and Tull straight after this double watch along will be heading straight home as quick as we can to watch Scotland versus Brazil.
I just can't wait for that, you know. I'm really excited.
What type of game do you think it'll be? Do you think Brazil will win? Do you think Scotland will win? What are you reckoning?
I'm going a high scoring draw.
Really?
I think it'll be a World Cup classic, mate.
Dear, I hope so.
I hope so anyway. I'm probably being optimistic, but yeah, I'm hoping for a proper World Cup classic. I just think Scotland, they need to come out firing, don't they? And I think maybe there's a chance Brazil might underestimate them in the first half.
I think Brazil will win quite comfortably.
Yeah.
I want it to be a World Cup classic, and although I am wearing the Brazil shirt, to be fair, I actually wanted Scotland to do pretty decently well, as much as they don't really like England.
They were really poor against Morocco.
They were proper poor, and even against Haiti, they scraped it.
Yeah, I was really disappointed with them against Morocco.
What do you guys think? Matthew, let us know what you think, Scotland fan, in the comments. Bram Muffin says, here in Edmonton it's 24 degrees, can't stand over 30. I wish we had I wish we had 24 degrees right now. Dubai, Kenya, Bosnia. Bosnia! You're watching the Bosnia game, but you're quite a happy person right now. Matthew says, 11 men behind the ball for 90 minutes, shambolic 0-0 draw, we will be there. They have been a bit of a tough watch, Scotland, so far. And I thought, you know, I thought they were going to come to this tournament with a bit. I mean, they can still do it tonight. If they pull off anything against Brazil, that'd be brilliant for him.
Yeah, they can get through on a draw, can't they? So maybe they will just come out proper pragmatic. We have a Canada goal.
We have a Canada goal, and this makes this game very interesting indeed, with 15 minutes plus added time left to go. Canada are back in it. The fans are buzzing. Good goal as well. Well worked.
It's actually a really nice finish.
Promise with the goal. Promise to goal. Promise scores. What do you reckon? Do you reckon Canada can get back into it? If they draw this game, they're top of the group, by the way.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow, I tell you what, look at the assist. This is all about the assist.
Great touch.
I hope they show this assist again. I don't think they're going to show it.
By the way, that's a cracking touch.
If anybody in the chat has just seen the Canada goal, let me know what you think about that assist. The touch, and then the first time cross. Ooh. Unbelievable.
Oh, okay. So, if, and this is if, Canada score again to make it 2-2, they go level on points and goal difference. What does it come down to then?
Goals scored. So Canada would probably get the advantage on goals scored, wouldn't
No,
they?
they've got the same amount. Oh no, they'd go one ahead of him, goal scored if they scored again.
Or does it just go head? Yeah. Or would it go head to head? I think they do head to head as well.
And then it's a draw though.
It's a draw, so they might do goals scored. Yeah.
Ooh, one of the assists of the tournament.
The assist was amazing, Beth. You'll have to. Hopefully they replay it again.
I know, I saw that.
Here we go. Here we
Oh.
go. Look at this touch.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
How good is that?
That's insane. You'd be buzzing, wouldn't you? That is brilliant football. Superb technique. Come on, Canada. I want a good end to this. I don't think Qatar look like they're going to score another here. Ooh, that's a free kick. Canada have a free kick now in a dangerous position. Bruno-esque, someone said with that assist.
It was unbelievable. The touch was just out of this world. It was Zlatan-esque, the touch.
Honestly, some mad comments sometimes, isn't it? Oh. Here we go, free kick for Canada. Let's see if they can equalise here. Great free kick! And I thought that was nestling in the bottom corner.
He should have scored.
That was a cracking free
That was a
kick.
brilliant ball.
Oh, I can't believe he's not scored.
Oh, that was so good, wasn't it, that ball?
Oh, he had to put it on
He's got to
target.
score.
What's he frustrated about? Does he think it's come off the... Here we go, substitution, and Doy's coming on for
Vargas.
Canada. Oh, sorry, not Canada, Switzerland. And Vargas, the goal scorer for Switzerland, is coming off. Brazil 11 is out. Ooh, interesting. It's Alisson in goal, Marquinhos and Gabriel as the centre-backs, Santos at left-back, Danilo at right-back, Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes in the midfield. Just in front of that, Lucas Paqueta is the number 10. Ryan off the right.
Started.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ryan off the right, Vinicius Jr. off the left, and Cunha up front.
Wow.
Look, Cunha,
do like
Cunha
Ryan,
balled
though.
out last game.
Yeah, yeah.
Ryan making his way in.
do
It's
like
mad
Ryan.
when you look at Brazil's team compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, it's not. It's nowhere near the same, is it?
But
Completely different
they've
vibe.
still got some quality players in there.
Yeah.
The fullbacks is where they're lacking. Wow. Really
Do you know what?
lacking.
That's made me actually a bit more excited to watch it. I'd like to see how Ryan does.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. And the Scotland 11, if we have it. I'll get it up here. Scotland is... Oh, Neymar's on the bench as well, finally.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, hope he comes on.
Oh, this
I
could
love
be
watching
good this
Neymar
tonight,
play.
couldn't it?
Yeah, it could be brilliant. Scott McTominay versus Neymar, once again. Let me have a look if I can get Scotland up. Oh, Morocco versus Haiti's on at the same time. Nice. Yeah. So it's Gunn in goal. We've got left back Andy Robertson, Hendrick and McKenna as the centre backs, Patterson at right back. I think Patterson's decent. Ferguson just in front. Then you've got the four in front of that as John McGinn. What a baller. Scott McTominay, McLean, Gannon Doak, and up front is Shankland. Matthew, what do you make of that? Our resident Scotsman in the comments. Steve Clark versus Carlo Ancelotti. New signing for Manchester United, Ederson, is on the bench, along with Neymar, Henrique, Thiago, Martinelli, Endrick, Danilo, Ibanez, Pereira, Bremer, and Sandro, Weatherton, and Ederson. Here we go. Also got a good stat to bring in here. Goals scored by players aged 21 and under at the 2026 World Cup so far. You've got Joan Manzambi on 3. And then just behind that, everyone else is on 1. João Neves on 1, Lamine Yamal on 1. And then there's more players in there as well. And I don't want to get the names wrong, so I will
João Neves still 21.
fully go into the whole list. But Joan Manzambi ahead of everybody else. One to watch, shining bright in this tournament. Doak. Not Doak, Doak. Sorry, guys.
He's just changed his name, I think. He used to just be called Doak, didn't he? Pretty sure.
World-class assist from Nathan Saliba. Here we go. Also, I mean, I don't believe ITKs, right? But this is what IndyCar has put out. I mean, I don't even like to give.
Ooh, good strike. Was that Bosnia? Yeah, good chance for Bosnia there. Good save from the keeper.
Too much on it, but he said Mateus Fernandes has asked his agents to contact Manchester United officials to match Spurs' offer. He's desperate to play for his first choice club, but Manchester United won't be bullied anymore. This is the new Man United, only on their terms. I mean, it's easy to say that, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair.
Much of a muchness.
I don't know how much Ross Harwood knows, but he's also tweeted, don't worry about Mateus Fernandes, he wants United. But again, it's surely, you know, the Romanos and the David Ornsteins of the world are going to know this before everybody else, surely. Yeah, I mean, believing in IndyCar is like, you know, when you want something so badly, you just believe anything.
Oh, gonna go for Bosnia.
Bosnia, and the top's off. That is Bosnia securing their 3rd place finish. 3-1 at the 80th minute. Qatar aren't coming back from that. Bosnia looking like they're going through. 3 goals versus Qatar's 1 goal. You know, they've been full of decent goals, to be fair.
I was going to say, we've seen quite a few good goals today, which is nice.
Manzambi's coming off now, and so is Embello for Fashnat and Itten. Cunha up front, by the way.
Yeah,
Number 9 as well.
I think he'll hold that spot down now. I thought Igor Thiago was quite disappointing when he played in the first game.
Do
and
you
obviously
reckon
it's 2 goals, you're going to start again, aren't you?
Do you reckon he'll play up front more for United next season?
With Cunha? I'd love to see him play up front for United.
Do you know if United bought a left wing,
Yeah.
you could see him playing up front a pretty decent amount, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Sharing that with Sesko,
him
maybe.
and Sesko being the main strikers, yeah. And Mbumo can play there as well. I quite like him when Mbumo plays up there too.
Oh, apparently Fabrizio said lacrosse to Chelsea.
Really?
Yeah. Lacroix.
I never know how to say his name. I've always called him Lacroix, but I feel like I'm not saying it right. Lacroix.
To Chelsea. Crystal Palace centre-back.
Palace get raided every summer, don't they? Bet Wharton moves this summer as well.
There's not been too much interest in him, has there?
I think Chelsea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. I think Chelsea are the most likely looking ones for about 70 million, I think.
Nectar King says, Nathan Saliba played for FC Montreal, my hometown MLS team, was sold to Anderlecht for about €2.5 million and looked great since coming on for Kone. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. It was Nathan Saliba that got...
Was that the fantastic assist?
Was it? Let me check.
I think it was.
He's come in for Kone into the starting 11, I think, but he did start this game. Let me have a look. Yes, Nathan Saliba.
Like
22.
22.
Keep an eye on him.
That HD telly.
Keep an eye on him.
No, the assist was fantastic.
In terms of Morocco's lineup, Mazraoui's on the bench. Interesting. I mean, he's been playing really well at left back. It might be a little bit of an injury concern, maybe.
Are they through 4 points?
They want to win. They want to win. They're not resting anyone in this game. But it's tight in that group. Scotland on 3, Brazil on 4, Morocco on 4.
Yeah, I think more so now with the 3rd place finishes, it does really mean a lot more to finish top of your group, doesn't it? You'd rather face a 3rd place team, wouldn't you, than a 2nd place team. It's funny though with the draws sometimes though. I always remember the 2018 Russia World Cup when England finished 2nd and they got a much more favourable run because they finished 2nd in the group. Whereas if we finished 1st, we would have come up against some real big hitters in the last 16 in the quarter-final. But we ended up facing Colombia, I think it was Colombia, Sweden and then Croatia. And we avoided some big teams. I think we avoided like France and a couple other big teams.
Is Buardi not starting either?
Oh, that'd be strange.
Let me have a look. Do 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 do. It's all good. I've read out the Scotland one. I've got here Morocco, 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 Morocco. Matches playing Haiti. No, yeah, Buardi isn't starting either. Very strange. Very, very strange. Yeah. Just started having a look here. Is he not even on the bench? Mazraoui's on the bench. Buardi's on the bench as well. Mazraoui and Buardi on the bench.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's like the gambling on the Scotland-Brazil game, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
again, they are only playing Haiti.
They're playing Haiti and they're in a good position, I get that. But
and Haiti already out. Have they lost both games, Haiti?
Haiti are out, yeah.
They're probably going to give some fringe players a little run out, aren't they?
Let me just look at that group again. So, yeah, Haiti are on 0 points, they're gone. Scotland are on 3. If Scotland beat Brazil, they'll be on 6. And if Morocco did lose to Haiti, no, they need to win.
Really?
I mean, they'll go through in 3rd place.
But they might go 3rd, yeah,
but
which obviously not ideal.
They've got an opportunity to go and win their group.
Yeah.
Which, is what you want to be doing, really. Squad rotation makes sense. I know it is Haiti. You don't really expect Mazraoui to lose to them, but still, Mazraoui, Morocco. What's everyone been thinking about Mazraoui at left back? By the way, he's been doing pretty decently, hasn't he? I still think we need a left back at United, though.
Oh yeah, massively.
1 minute plus added time left in the Switzerland-Canada game. Can Canada get that much-needed goal that they are looking for? Bosnia and Qatar looks like it's pretty smooth sailing now, heading into the last 5 minutes of that game. Bosnia 3-1 up.
Way more goals than I expected in this Bosnia-Qatar game, though.
Fully. Well, Qatar aren't that great.
Some really good finishes.
Qatar have been pretty poor throughout the tournament. 6 minutes added on to Switzerland versus Canada for the drinks break and added time. Good ball into the box. Oh. Again.
They're knocking on the door, Canada.
Proper knocking on the door. Started a bit too late, haven't they?
Yeah.
Right, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
So it's 10-10 now. We'll go back and you'll go and watch the Brazil game.
Yeah.
Have you had your tea before you've come, or are you having it after?
After. I'm having it with the Brazil.
Yeah, that'll be me as well.
Yeah.
Thought I'd pose a question because some people don't eat late. What are you having?
I'm not too sure. I'm on a bit of a weird diet at the moment.
Oh yeah, you've got reset.
Yeah. But I have been introducing some foods successfully.
Yay!
Some not successfully. I'm not really tolerating veg well, but I've been eating more. Yeah, fibre just not working for me at all. I've tried different types, but just really not working. But we've got the ball rolling. We've got the ball rolling with the reset.
Love it. Is it difficult, like, with cravings and stuff? Or are you just used to it now?
I've never struggled too much as a person with food cravings. Yeah, I've never really. I never had a big appetite as a kid. I was like a very skinny kid growing up. I didn't eat much as a kid. Just never really struggled with it.
So you're fine with doing your whole gut reset thing?
Yeah, and it's one of them as well where when you're really like motivated to get something done and there's a big reason to do it, when it's for your health, you kind of, it doesn't, cravings just don't even,
because you just want everything
out the
to,
equation.
you just want everything to
yeah,
work
they
properly,
it's kind of weird once you've made your mind up, they do literally just, it's like they stop existing sometimes. Obviously there's so many times where I'll see someone eating something, I do think like, oh, I wish I could have that, but it's never really anything more than that. I don't start thinking, oh, should I?
A lot of people asking you about the Chris MD video, Tull.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a proper watch later. I had a little flick through it before, but I've not watched all of it yet, so I will sit down and watch it later. But I went pretty far.
I want to see your penalties.
Yeah, I scored. I had a little flick through to see what my penalties looked like, and there was a couple of decent ones.
I'll have to have a look. Still waiting for the United stand. That's football overlap charity games.
Oh, I'd love to play in one of them.
Switzerland with a cross into the box, but they've not really got many people up because they're so busy trying to defend their 2-1 lead at this moment in time. I really want Canada to score, but I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, 3 minutes left. They are going for it though, long throw in.
Come on, Canada, get yourself up the pitch.
They are really going for it. And they're playing some decent football too.
Here we go. Oh, good defending.
That.
They are knocking on the door big time. Here we go. Last roll of the dice for Canada coming up in these last couple of minutes. They do seem to blow dead on the time, don't they?
Yeah.
I've
noticed that myself, actually, yeah.
Sometimes even just a little bit before it.
I thought that, yeah. I've seen them blow like 15 seconds
Long
before.
throw into the box, could go anywhere. Get the cross in. Oh.
It's a bit of an awkward one, but the keeper's managed it. Safe hands from the keeper.
Think that might be time up for Canada. They've got a minute or so left. If they can get some possession going and win the ball back here. Ooh, good save that. Yeah, Canada have got heart, but unfortunately, they've not managed to get this second goal to equalise here. One last chance for him, maybe. A minute to go on the clock. Coming forward down the left-hand side here. Need to get across into the box and hope someone gets their head on it, really. Here we go. Oh, good keeping, good keeping.
Yeah, the goalkeeper was very switched on them.
I think that was the last chance, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
He'll hold on to that, won't he?
Oh, yeah. There'll be no messing about from Switzerland now. Oh, but Canada have got the ball back.
Hello. 30 seconds on the clock. Are they going to do it?
They've got a long throwing in them. I think they are going to have to go long here. I think they've got no choice. It's going to have to be long. They are going to go long.
Ooh, good defending from Switzerland.
Good header to get it away. The ball's back in the box.
Oh.
A little bit of hold up, a little bit of a spill. Oh, but the keeper, I think the keeper's been
thought he was going to give a penalty then. That is surely game over for Canada, as Switzerland will top the group.
Yeah, fair play to Switzerland at the end there. They defended well, they held on.
More ITK saying Spurs are going to wrap it up, but we'll wait. We'll wait.
What a noise, isn't it?
ITKs jump on stuff though to try and look like they got it right.
Yeah. They absolutely do.
See where we're at in this group here. Bosnia are top place in the third place rankings.
Yep,
so
Switzerland is now full-time. Switzerland 2, Canada 1. Good game, that.
really good game, and Canada stayed fighting till the end. They just switched on a little bit too late. Jesse March looks pretty proud of his team. And Switzerland will be very happy because they go through top of the group, top of Group B. 7 points for Switzerland. Second place, still qualified, is Canada with 4 points. And in third place, Bosnia will definitely go through as one of the third place teams. They are also on 4 points, but with a -1 goal difference to Canada's +5. And Qatar will be, in a matter of moments, eliminated from the World Cup. Bosnia currently at the top of the third place teams on 4 points, but just behind them are Sweden and Scotland on 3, Croatia on 3, Algeria on 3, so they could come catching up depending on how their results go. But Bosnia was set to go through as a third place team, Switzerland top of the group. So let's see, it'd be great to see how that affects things. I don't know if the World Cup scheduling has been updated. Not currently. So we'll see how that goes as it progresses. But guys, we're going to be handing you over to Goldbridge very shortly as he covers Scotland versus Brazil and Morocco versus Haiti. Waiting for the final moments of this Bosnia-Qatar game to play out, and then we'll be We'll be passing you over to Goldbridge. He won't be on yet as it does kick off at 11, but it'll be any time. After that, it'll be probably around 10:45 he'll come on to bring you guys the next set of games. Who's got work early in the morning, but you're still gonna stay up and watch it? I'm in the studio at 9 AM tomorrow, but I'm still staying up.
Yeah, I'm up at 8, but I'll be okay.
You'll be all right. How would you guys rate these games? The Group B games? Have you enjoyed it? A lot of people gutted about Canada losing out on that top place finish. I'm not happy Marsh started the right 11 for Canada. I hope Davies and Bombito can play in the knockouts. Yeah, they're big misses. Switzerland and Canada both into the round of 32 though, and that's the most important thing. Bram Muffin says, good game, we pushed them to the last whistle. Exactly. You know, you did start a bit slowly, but you came into it and, you know, you pushed them all the way.
I think it was just the firepower of Switzerland in the end. They've got so much individual quality on the pitch. They've got a good handful of top quality players. I think that's just what it came down to in the end. We're
keeping an eye on Johan Manzambi, Freiburg, young talent who has got the most goals in this tournament so far with 3 for an under 21.
Definitely
keep an eye on him as the tournament progresses. And Bosnia here, it's about to be full time in their game, knocking Qatar out and solidifying their place in the round of 32. It is full time. Tull, have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, good games then. We actually got to see a good variety of goals, I thought.
We did. It was do you know what? It was much more entertaining than I anticipated coming into the Watchalong. And that
actually quite good watching
happen,
2 games, wasn't it? It was actually
great.
all right, yeah.
It was great. Some good chats, some worrying times, but it was just the flies knocking on the lights.
That was shocking, that, by the way.
I think I'm going to be nicking the United Stand fan to take home with me tonight. But look, everyone, thank you very much for watching. We've really appreciated you getting in the comments. Make sure you stay tuned as Goldbridge will be back at around 10:45 for Scotland versus Brazil and Morocco versus Haiti. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you from everyone here in the That's Football studio. It's been an absolute pleasure. And also remember, Ben Jacobs is on the show on the United Stand to give us the full transfer lowdown. What is happening with Tchouaméni? What's happening with Mateus Fernandes? What's happening with Lewis Hall? We will be on the United Stand at 2 PM tomorrow. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Tull, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Likewise.
And we'll see you on the next